All right, today I'm working on this carrier rooftop unit. Looks like a 5-ton unit. So what we got going on, we got a Blank Thermostat downstairs. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it, see what I find out. I haven't even opened it up yet, so I don't know what I'm getting into, but we'll see. All right, so I got everything opened up. We do not have a transformer fuse block tripped. I'm not seeing anything too scary at the moment, so I'm gonna jump into it, see if I have 3-phase power. See if I can set up my meter here where it can be seen. I'm actually gonna go ahead and check down to this fuse block real quick, see if we got anything coming to the unit. Ooh, 83, that's not good. 211, 139, 211, 83, 39. Okay, so I'll check across these fuses, but I think we got a fuse blown in the disconnect more than likely. 0, 0, so those are okay. Okay, let's jump over to the disconnect, see what we got going on here. Power off. Ooh, nice and wet today, that's nice. So incoming power, line 1 to 2, 210, 2 to 3, 210, 1 to 3, 210. So with power off, make sure my fuses have no power. I'm gonna check and see which fuses are bad. So let's see. L3, 0 ohms, good. L2, nothing. So we got L2, that fuse is bad. Let's see about L1. And L1 is also bad. So we got 2 bad fuses in here, L1 and L2. So I'm gonna start checking for shorts to ground. Let's see if we have any direct shorts on the, nothing there, nothing there. So real quickly, I'm gonna jump over to here. Power is off, so I'm gonna go ahead and check everything on the ground. If I can get my magnet out the back of my meter here. All right. So load side to ground. Nothing on that leg. Nothing on that leg. Check our blower motor. Nothing there. Nothing there. Condenser fan. Nothing there. Nothing there. So let's dig into this a little bit more. I'm gonna open up the blower section, see what we got going on in there. And see if we got a locked up motor, or I don't remember if this unit has a VFD drive in it. If we do, we might have a bad drive or a bad motor, but the condenser fan motor is spinning right now in the wind, so that's a good sign. That's not locked up. So I'll pop this panel off. Get a flathead in that door. Okay. Doesn't look like we have any kind of VFD belt, it's not crazy loose. Motor's not locked up. I think I am noticing this thing is riding high in this pulley. I wonder if that motor's been overamping or something. But we also got, it's a heat pump with electric heat, so we got heating section down here as well. So I'm gonna inspect that, make sure nothing is burned up. Doesn't look too crazy. I'll open up this contactor here and see if it looks real bad or if it's single phase or something. But I'm gonna check everything, see if I can find why those fuses blew. So I was about to pop these contactors open, but I was just tugging on the wires real quick, see if anything's loose. I have not done anything to this wire, but this is a blower motor. Look at that, just pops right off. Looks like it's barely attached. And there is some discoloration on this blade right here. So I'm not gonna say 100% that's the issue, but I might redo this stake-on terminal. Looks like it's burned up. I thought it was a black connector. It might be a black connector, I don't know. But I'm gonna redo it. I might redo this one too. And I'm gonna make sure it's nice and tight now. But I am gonna pop these contactor covers over, or open. I'm probably gonna turn them over too because they're upside down. But yeah, that very well could be an issue. So I'm gonna keep digging though, see what else I can find. All right, so I've checked everything that I feel that I can really check. I did have one wire here that was pretty loose, so that one wasn't too bad. I went ahead and tightened it up, but you can see there's been a little bit of heat on that terminal. So I moved it and got it all tightened up, so it's nice and tight now. I redid both of these connections. Obviously the terminals are a little bit discolored on these. The contactors don't look the best. And I would like to replace those, but what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna see, hopefully I have some, but I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple new fuses in here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and bump each contactor, make sure each component turns on individually, including the key strips, just make sure, and then just see where we're at. If it all turns on and everything's okay, then I'll probably check the total current, maybe run everything in heat mode along with the heat strips, make sure it's not overamping. But we'll go from there, see what we got. I also checked the capacitor on here. I checked the compressor at the terminals, checked it to ground and winding to winding resistance, and nothing really jumping out at me too scary. So like I said, I'm gonna grab some fuses. Hopefully I got them in the van. If not, I'll have to drive somewhere and go grab some and then pop them in and see what happens. All right, we got some new fuses in, so we're gonna go ahead and turn power on. I got the contactor coils removed, so they're out of the way here. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn power on, check for three-phase power, make sure we got it now, and then go ahead and click all my loads in and make sure everything turns on. Okay, let's see. Got 210, 212, and 211, so that's good. Got my insulated screwdriver, compressor. That runs. Blower runs. Test the heat strips here. Ooh. The heat strip's running with the compressor on. That is going to be really close to current draw. That was at like 34 amps. I'm gonna go ahead and power everything down, put it all back together, start jumping things out, checking operations, And I'll probably end up replacing these contactors. The coils are pretty pitted up and dirty, but I want to make sure everything runs and hopefully doesn't burn any more fuses out before I go changing parts. So close it up, see what happens. So what I did, I bypassed or removed a bank of heat strips to get it running for now, because we got a 16 kW heater installed on this on a 40 amp fuse, and obviously that's not going to work. So pulling 35 amps right now. Let's see, L1 we had a blown fuse at, so let's see, we're at 30.6. So that's a lot better than 48. Let's see, we got a couple degrees warmer, so 94 degrees. So we're doing something, and it's not going to blow any more fuses. So we should be good to go on this one. I'm going to see if I can find another 45 amp fuse, and we should be good to go.